and welcome to round 7 of the Radical World Cup European Section AMS, live from Monza in Italy. I am James Parfitt, and I'm going to be guiding you through all the action this evening. And what an absolutely barnstorming event we are in for here tonight as well. We've got 19 cars on track. All the championship protagonists are here. Graham Brown, Paul LeMay, Maren Griegic is here as well. Hugh Simpkins is back again. Rob Williams, Damien G, and Diego Munoz Iglesias is here as well. But it is the turn of Monza, this absolute incredible iconic circuit here, as we have a look at the flyby provided to us by simracingcommunity.com, your place for all your sim racing needs, forums, paint downloads, news, views, and many more. So go and check them out. The circuit itself broke ground on the 15th of May 1922, and I think this has got to be the quickest that it's actually opened in September in 1922 as well. 4 configurations, 3 are currently in use at the moment. So the 3 courses are in use, set within the oval section of Monza. Currently holds the Formula 1, the FIA World Endurance Championship, the European Le Mans Series is held here as well, the F2, F3, International GT Open, and the TCR Europe as well. And I think you have to admit, it is an iconic circuit. 11 turns, 5.793 kilometers, 3.6 miles, and currently track record is held on a 1:21.046 by Rubens Barrichello in the Ferrari F2004. So there we go. There's some information regarding the circuit tonight, and I think it's going to be one of them tonight. This circuit is absolutely incredible. Yes, it is a bit of a draft rest. You know, going through Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2 on that rundown into Variante Ascari, and then going in to the Curva Parabolica at the end, which has also had a name change as well. So it's now the Curva Alboreto Parabolica, and going down into there is going to be absolutely incredible. But let's have a look and see where we're sitting currently in the championship standings here tonight. So we have got Graham Brown, Damien G, the other Graham Brown, Rob Williams, Maren Griegic, Paul LeMay, Miles Owens are sitting in the top 7. Currently it's the top 10 that go in to the up and promoted into the pros. Okay, so currently, you know, we've got the likes of Graham Brown, Damien G, Graham Brown, Rob Williams, Maren Griegic, Paul LeMay, Miles Owens, Ola Gunnar, David Rolliston, and Guy Robinson are currently sitting in the promotion positions. Okay, so there are your top 10 will be promoted into the pros. Now, in the team standings, Team GP are running away with it at the moment on 381 points. MJX Racing 265, BSR 253, Team Slow-Mo Blue 162, Two Brother Racing on 141, Platinum Racing Team 132, closely followed by Team Slow-Mo Purple on 131, Tiger Team behind them on 128, Essential Racing on 102, EAD 13 on 75, and the newly Team Sim Racing Community on 49. HRT are down at the bottom at 19 at the moment. So what are we looking at time-wise? Well, currently we've got 142.54 set by Graham Brown. Now, he's setting the pace at the moment. Now, some interesting stats about Graham. He started 4 races. He's taken pole position in all 4 races, okay? He's also got 4 wins. And he's the only one in the championship at the moment that doesn't have a fastest lap. Now, last time out in Road America, Graham Brown did win. Paul LeMay was second, and Diego Iglesias was third. But the fact that he's taken 4 poles from 4 races, because he missed the first 2, is leading the championship as well, is absolutely incredible. And I think from a point of view that he's just so consistently quick. You know, this track suits Graham, and he's just naturally fast here at the moment. So, you know, it's going to be tough for this field to do anything about Graham at the moment, I've got to be honest. But a big shout out to Phil across the pond. Welcome in Simracing Community TV. Head in Hague as well is in chat. Don't forget to give the video a big old thumbs up. Turn on the bells for notifications and subscribe to the channel. That would be absolutely amazing. But we have got 2 minutes 12 left of practice. The interesting thing here is if Graham can keep the streak up he's got going at the moment. He's got 4 out of 4. Can he keep 5 out of 5? And he's going on a 142.54. So overall, he is flying. Like, Graham is on top of his game. And for anybody that's going to try and catch him, it's going to be tough for them. You know, Damien G has got currently 23 points to make up, and Damien's been here every single race. So, you know, he's got a lot to try and do, and it's going to be tough because I can't see past Graham at the moment. Like, literally, I cannot see anybody getting anywhere near him. And I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying currently at the moment, he's just so quick, so consistent, and it's going to be tough. They have got a big job on their hands here tonight, and well, yeah, they've got a lot to do, and I think they're going to have to try as best they can to try and stop Graham. I think, you know, do I think he's a shoo-in for winning the AM Championship and promotion? Maybe not, but I think at the moment, from my personal point of view, it's tough for anybody to catch him, and I think he's got to really be, he's got to be a firm favourite for winning this race, and winning this championship overall. You know, the format tonight, obviously we're going to have 10 minutes qualifying, 30-minute race. Set up is fixed standing start, 1 fast repair, and the fuel level will be determined by the fixed setup. So they are on fixed setup. There's no, you know, no tinkering with the system apart from obviously within the brake bias that will be the one they'll be able to change as well. So can't make much changes, if any, but it is going to be tough. And Graham is just, he's smoking at the moment. Fingers crossed that we get quali as exciting as Formula 1 Q3 at Interlagos. I haven't watched it. Be interesting to know. But currently, it's tomorrow anyway, isn't it, quali? Go slow-mos, says Magna Youngland. Magna, welcome in. Thank you so much. If you are here for the first time, please subscribe. That would be absolutely incredible. But at the moment, we'll be going into qualifying very, very shortly here tonight. And Graham Brown leading us away in closed quali. See what pace Graham's got as he starts off as well. And I think, yeah, I'm just, like, no disrespect to anybody. I'm just finding it tough that Graham is almost kind of unbeatable at the moment. If he gets off the start, he's just gone. That's the problem. Don't forget, guys, as well, November the 18th, we have got Canadian Tire Motorsport Park for you as well. The temperature here tonight is 24 degrees, partly cloudy at sunrise. So that would be the bog standard there as well. And I don't know what everybody else thinks, but I just think Graham at the moment is just performing so well, so consistent, and the other guys are going to have a fight. But saying that, you know, we've seen Damien G lead the championship this season as well. Rob Williams has been right up there, although he's had a couple of dodgy races over the last round 4 and 5 were not good for Rob. So he in turn has, you know, not done so well. But I don't know. But for me, this is Graham Brown's championship really to lose, and I think he's kind of got to just keep it on track. I think if he can get past turn 1, I think he can do it. But then I've seen it in other series where the leader's gone off and has dropped down the field. So there's a lot involved at the moment, and it's just going to be tough for everyone to stay with him, and they've got to get hold of him. He's come on leaps and bounds this season, Graham has, and I think that's one of the added bonuses. But let's jump on board with Graham and do a lap at this amazing Monza circuit. As we're coming down into Prima Variante here, the right-hander. Then we're going to go take the curb, go left, up onto the gas now on that run. Round into the Seconda Variante, which is obviously the second Variante. Stick into the right-hand side as close as we can. Up through the gears we go, up into sixth. We should be able to just max out. There we go. And then we're looking for about the 150 board. Start braking now. Down through the gears we go into the third gear. That's the entry. There's the exit. We're coming into the first of the Lesmos. Down, flick. We go into third, keeping it hugged on the inside. Full acceleration out. Fourth gear before we've even left. Down again, down into third we go, up again on the gas, fourth on the exit as well. He's so quick. Taking the inside line, letting the car drift to the outside now as we're coming into the Ascari. The left right-hander, we're going to be on the brakes around about now. Third gear, hugging that inside curve, trying to catch the exit curve if we can. Now we're going to be running full throttle, keeping the car and let it drift a little bit wide. And on this run, down into the Alboreto Parabolica, as it's now newly known as. On the left-hand side, we'll see a light bit of turf. There it is. Down on the brakes we go, down into third gear. Keeping it on that inside, slowly furthering the throttle up into fourth on that run now. Vigard Helland is currently on top at the moment, but I got a funny feeling here. Graham is going to be doing enough. Take pole position. Oh, here he goes into third. Graham Brown only goes into third. Vigard Helen, there's a lot of times coming in here. We'll get you through the first one. Paul LeMay is another one that's coming in across the line. He goes into pole on a 1:43.51. Stefan Mellis is another man on a bit of a mission at the moment. He's got green sectors, should be hugging the right-hand side of the track. Can hug a little bit more than that. Stefan Mellis goes into 11th place. Guy Robinson is looking at coming across the line, but Gary Truby will be one of our first ones across the line out of the second laps currently at the moment. So Gary currently sitting in 9th place on a 1:44.38. Green and yellow. He's got a few more sectors of this track left remaining. And let's see what he is able to do. Paolo Brem as well is currently sitting down in, he's down in about 16th at the moment. No time on the board for Paolo Brem. Should be looking at seeing his first time pop up. Gary Truby's green in sector 3. What is he going to do in sector 4? Vigard Helland is 2 yellows and 2 greens. Truby's the same, 2 yellows, 2 greens, different sectors. What can Vigard Helland do is he's looking at coming round about the same point as Gary Truby. Helland's going to be going across the line. 1:44.799 does not improve. What about Truby? Truby goes up 1 on a 1:44.164. Now we've got this rush of times coming in here. Miles Owens is going to be across the line at the moment. So Miles goes up in the 6th on a 1:43. Diego Iglesias, Didier Thurbolt, Graham Brown, Dave Rolliston. They're all looking at completing lap times. Didier Thurbolt goes on to pole at 1:43.141. Paul LeMay takes it back on a 1:42.878. The first man on a 1:42. Glenn Christensen from Team Slow-Mo. It's good to have Glenn back on as well. Glenn jumps up into 10th place. Sergio Cabela, Stephen Mellis, Guy Robinson, Tom Weston, Vigard Helland again. Green in the first sector. Guy Robinson 1:44.628 does not improve. Tom Weston has got 2 yellows on the board currently at the moment as well. There is Tom at the moment. This is Vigard Helland. What is he able to do now? He's coming into the Ascari. Yellow in sector 3. He looked like he got a good run out there, though. That's the thing. I'm not going to lie. He did look like he got a good run out. Was it good enough, though? That's going to be the question. It's green again, so he is quicker. Diego Iglesias is back into the pits. 2:57 on the clock. Damien G's got 3 greens at the moment as well. We are going to hug the inside. You can go a lot closer than that. Goes across the line. Up into second on a 1:43.057. So second for Vigard Helen there. Damien G puts himself up into 6th place. Miles Owen's going to be heading across the line. They're all going to be rushing in. Oh, round goes Vigard there as well. Miles goes over the line. Graham Brown takes pole position. Brown takes pole position. LeMay takes it back on a 1:42.7. Sergio Capella now as well. He's got a 1:45.49 currently at the moment. What can Sandro do? It's going to be an improvement, but how much? Not by much at all. But then again, he does have off track, so maybe these off tracks have giving him, unfortunately, an invalidated time. Marin Grigic now is, well, Marin is down in 11th place, of course, was involved in that collision with Colin Wynn last week that caused absolute chaos. And the guys at Team Slow-Mo actually put out an amazing post on Instagram. You should go and check them out as well. That had the I Believe I Can Fly music to it from R. Kelly. And literally the cars were up in the air. It was an absolute quality post. So you can go and check that out as well. JPB is also on Instagram as well. All links down in the description below. Don't forget the charity link as well that the guys at Team Slow-Mo are promoting and driving for is down in the description. And so is our sponsor this evening, iLoungeRacing.co.uk, with the one and only Mr. Paul Clark. Go and check them out for all your Simrig needs. Aftercare as well. They install, they show you about the rig and make sure that you are fully happy before they leave you to it. So please go and check them out at iLoungeRacing.co.uk. Graham Brown is going green and purple again. What's he going to do? Green across the line. He's got to go onto pole. Yes, he does. 1:42.567. Rob Williams here is green as he goes across the line. 3 greens for Rob. Sergio Capella, Stefan Mellis, Glenn Christensen is running down the inside wall practically. Christian goes up into 14th on a 1:44.057. But that is pretty much it for qualifying. Williams all the way down in 17th place. Tough one to come out of there, I tell you that much, with a field like this. Absolutely tough for Williams. But Brown is your leader. Okay, so here will be the grid for this race with Graham Brown in first place, Paul LeMay in second, David Rolliston third, Marin Grigic fourth, Vigard Helland fifth, Didier Theobald in sixth, Graham Brown seventh, Diego Iglesias eighth, Miles Owens ninth, Damien G 10th, Hugh Simpkins 11th, Paolo Brem is down in 12th place, Stefan Mallis 13th, Glenn Andre Christensen 14th, Sergio Cabela 15th, Gary Truby 16th, Rob Williams 17th, Guy Robinson 18th, Tom Weston down in 19th place. And I'm not going to lie, it's going to be tough for the guys further down the back of the field. We've got half an hour, standing start, and we've got Graham Brown on pole. And just to top it off as well, at the end of this straight, we've got a run down into Prima Variante with very tight right-left that can lead to some collisions. And I think it's going to be interesting to see what these guys are going to do here tonight. I'm sure they all know to be careful. It doesn't always happen when you've got a big rush of blood over your head, though. Here we go. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are green here tonight in Monza. You can see Graham Brown's got the whole shot at the moment. Paul LeMay in second, David Rolliston third. Then we got Didier Theobald in fourth. Further back from that, we've got Graham Brown as well. The other Graham, of course, makes his way through. Everybody is really sensible coming in to the Variante here. Rob Williams is up 2 places. He's gained 2 already. Tom Weston is moving still in 18th place. Sandra Capella in 19th. But at the moment out in front is Graham Brown, who's got an absolute barnstorming start. And he's got Paul LeMay in tow at the moment. So this is going to be a fight and a half here, guys. And we want to keep an eye on this one from Paul LeMay. LeMay has got to stay in that draft window, Graham Brown, otherwise Graham's going to leave him for dead as these guys are coming round into Lesmo 2. The gap's already out at 1 second. Let's hope with the tyre wear, let's see if we goes, oh, LeMay's got to slow down. LeMay's got to slow down. That's why he's backed off. Oh, Paul LeMay. Gap's now 2 seconds, and it's Didier Thurbo out in second place. This is Damien G on the right. He's making moves as well. Oh, big send. Diego Iglesias missed the breaking point, and into the barrier he went. And unfortunately, that managed to miss everybody else just, and only just. And that really was quite lucky there. Didier Theobald now 2.1 seconds back to Brown, 2.3 back to May in fifth. Well, unfortunately, as I said earlier on, it's Graham's race to lose. Good evening both of you. Welcome in Colin Wynn and Ivan Bramer. And at the moment, Graham Brown is just, there he is down the road. It is just absolutely gone. Bar any major breakdowns, I think this is Graham Brown's race to lose. Paul LeMay, Damien G. LeMay looks up, puts round G. Oh, Paul LeMay, Damien G. LeMay's race has just got considerably worse after going down the order, getting a slowdown, dropping himself all the way down the order, now being involved in a collision with Damien G. Don't forget, these guys are both in the championship at this moment in time. And, you know, G sitting in second and Paul LeMay down in sixth. So at the moment, David Rollister just made a move up into Lesmo 1 over Didier Theobald, with Grigic behind him here. Going into Lesmo 2 now, and then we're on that run down into Ascari. Didier Theobald, Grigic. Let's hope this doesn't turn out for Grigic how it turned out. He rode American. Colin Wynn will vouch for that. He was involved in that one, and so was about 12 other cars. As all of a sudden, this mass pile-up down the road America after the kink and just went absolutely chaotic. Now, I know they've been talking about it this week as well, whether or not there was a braking opportunity, whether or not people should have obeyed the yellow flag, you know, the yellow flag and a big puff of smoke across the track as literally everybody went caving through. Didier Theobald has just made his way past David Rolliston at the moment. So that's these three in, but look at Brown. Brown's got 3.9 seconds. He's on another level at the moment. Sitting behind Grigic now, Brown with a 143, everybody else on a 144. Vigard Helen's just done a 142. This is not going to go. We're on the nose of Grigic. He's looking up going the inside of Theobald. Rolliston just did that. Oh, Rollo goes round. Didn't he manage to hold it? I think he did. Oh, he's involved with Grigic. Oh, David Rolliston. He's coming down into the Variante on the left-hand side in the Tiger team. He doesn't look like he starts locking up. Then he gets it under control. Marin Grigic tries to come out the inside, runs wide, and then just locks onto the front of David Rolliston, and around goes Grigic. Miles Owens is looking at trying to get out the inside of the other Graham, bro. Nothing doing there for Owens. He's trying and trying and trying, I'm not going to lie. Paul LeMay is on his way back now. He's got Tom Weston in front of him. The man from Simracing Communities provided us with that flyby tonight. Absolutely incredible view of the Monza circuit. He's going to be battling all the way down here, but Brown and Owens, nothing doing there. Hugh Simpkins is back on track. Good to have him back. Paolo Brem has joined us again for round 7. Guy Robinson. Tom Weston, Paul LeMay goes through. That is LeMay through and up into 14th. At the moment, Brown's gap up front is about 5 seconds. So Brown at the moment, he can afford to take it easy really, because he's down there on the left-hand side of your screen. You can see it. But this is Helen now. He's trying to close up to the back of Theobald. 24 minutes remaining on the clock. Here's where the draft kicks in, and kicks in at a rapid rate at the moment for Helen. Down into Variante we go. Hard on the brakes on the right-hand side. Take that piece of curb, take a little bit on the exit, get on the gas as soon as we can. And then we've got this run up into the second Variante here. Ran a long, swooping Curva Pisano. to come racing towards us. Is this Helen's opportunity? It's not, but I think Miles Owens is looking outside of his car at the moment. He's another one. Paolo Bram is looking up the inside of Guy Robinson. Williams is up 6 places at the moment. There are your gainers. Guy Robinson is up 10. Wow. Williams up 6. Truby up 6 as well. Weston's up 4. Biggest losers you can see is Marin Grigit down 13, LeMay down 12, and Diego Iglesias down 10 after he ran straight on into the barrier. But Thibault and Helland still catching it between them at the moment. It gets about 0.4 of a second. What can Helland do? That's going to be the problem. If you look in the background, there's Miles Owens looking very racy. Owens as well coming in to the Parabolica. Owens has gone up the inside of Brown. Paolo Bram has gone up the inside of Robertson. So that's Paolo Bram up into 8th place. And now we've got this long run again. Helland and Thibault battling away. Rolliston, Owens and Brown. Here comes Vigard now. He's not going to be making that move into turn 1. Nothing doing there. However, Brown is looking at going maybe up the inside. They're not. They're 3 wide further back. Brem, Truby, Robinson and Williams. So big fights going on here between these 4 cars. And Gary Truby is leading the pack. But Bolt is not sitting comfortably at the moment. He has got Helland all over the back of him. Going into Lesmo 1. Can Helland stay with him? That's going to be more the question. From Team Slow-Mo. Can he make this move? We've got the 3 pack behind him. Then we've got a little bit of a gap back to Hugh Simpkins. And then another gap to Gary Truby. Paolo Bram there as well. Miles Owens went off track, but is still running. Helland's looking at, oh! Into the Ascari. Helland looked like he was got so much more speed. Bram has now cleared Robinson. It's now Turner Williams. He's got to have a go because Truby is running off down in front of them at the moment. So Williams, if he doesn't want to lose any more space, has got to be trying to clear Guy Robinson, who in turn has got the draft off Paolo Bram as these guys come into the Parabolica. Paul LeMay's got Tom Weston's got back past Paul LeMay again. And that happened down here. That wasn't long ago. Oh, LeMay and them slowdowns. He's not having a good time. That's what really caused that one. But Paolo Bram here. Guy Robinson, Williams behind him. Oh, Robinson's going to send out the inside. That's going to be... No, there's not. Yeah, there is. Oh, Bram's got a little bit out of shape. Williams has got to run now out Robinson. Can he get hold of him and get past him? Because at the moment, Gary Truby's opening up. He's down the road there. He's opening up gaps at the moment at a rapid rate of knots. Here we go now. Williams has dived up the inside. Oh, he got his elbows out there. Williams got his elbows out and said, thank you very much. I'm going to have that position. I need to get up the order. Helland is still tucked up behind Theobald. So not Paul LeMay, I know, tell me about it. Thanks for the reminder, James. Not a problem, Colin. I'm here to provide background information on all of the races that's happened, including a nice little incident and pile up at Road America. Miles Owens behind that. David Rolliston. Owens now up into 4th. Can he hold this position though? Because they've got another long run up into the Alboreto Parabolica. You can see Helland at the bottom of the base of your screen just going past us now. Still behind him, Rollo still trying to get back past Miles Owens. Going to be an interesting one because every time they're fighting, Brown is just opening up more and more and more time. He's 7 seconds out in front currently. Could this be number 5 out of 5? Well, only time will tell. And at the moment, Owens and Rolliston are battling out side by side currently at the moment. Oh, Oh, the only one who come out of that was the other Brown, the Scotsman, and he's come out further. He took over David Rolleston. So there we go. Weston and LeMay are still battling away. LeMay now trying to come back past again. Tom's on the outside in the green machine. Paul LeMay for Two Brothers Racing there. Gets past him. Oh, Weston's gone round. Oh, too much excitement on the loud pedal, and Tom Weston went round. Vigard Helland has cleared. Didier Thibault. This is, oh, Didier after the Varianti, the first one, and that allowed Helen through. Let's get back to the action now. Here with the Brown, Owens, Rolleston, and now Simpkins battle. Williams has cleared Gary Truby. Oh, Truby went off track. Truby went off track, and that has allowed Williams now up 9 places into 8th. And chasing down Hugh Simpkins. Will he get him? Time will tell. We've got 18 minutes remaining. So Simpkins is a little bit quicker over the last 4 laps. But obviously from Williams' point of view, he's picking up all of these nice little freebies that has been given to him at the moment. And he's made his way up through the order. He's currently up 9 places. It's a fair play to Williams there. Good job from you, sir. Now, question's going to be if Thibault and Helland can keep it on track for the last 17 minutes. These guys are fighting over the podium. Brown's 8 seconds down the road, right? And I'm not saying that he's not going to catch him. I'm saying unless something really drastic happens to Brown, then there's a big possibility these guys are going to be fighting over 1 and 2. Here, Owens, Brown's cleared Owens, Rolleston still in the mix as well. Owens is looking at sending it up into the second Varianti. He does, he takes the left, he takes the right, he gets on the gas, and away he goes. For Miles Owens. Round Lesmo 1 we go, and then through Lesmo 2. And then off on that run down into the Ascari. Helland, and further up the road there is Helland and Thibault. Side by side now as these two gladiators come down, and Thibault's got through. Thibault back up in to second place with Helen in third. You see the actual intervals is 8.5 seconds to Brown in front, and well, I said before, Brown is just on another level of racing at the moment in this series. Owens, Scotsman Graham Brown behind him, David Rolleston, Hugh Simpkins. Simpkins is trying so hard. When Simpkins can catch the draft, he will join on to this pack, and he'll do it quite quickly as well. Once he gets within that little draft range, it's just under that second mark. He's going to pull in like a trooper, and you'll see him there. Brown and Owens. Brown getting the SR10 stopped, and down we go. Oh! Rolleston nearly into the back of Miles Owens there. Miles Owens has done a stellar job, I tell you what. Absolutely incredible. Now, one of the things I want to touch on is these cars, right? The SR10. And, you know, it's carrying 425 brake horsepower, 300 pound per feet, and literally it got described last night by Zach Sweeney, who I was working with, as literally a glorified go-kart here tonight, because I think that's practically what this car is. You know, it's just an unbelievable car. If you've driven it, if you've driven its counterpart before, the SR8, you would know here Miles Owens is making another move now into Ascari. They're swapping backwards and forwards all the time. It'd be such a shame ending this any other way than a clean battle fight. But this car is literally just a go-kart on wheels with, well, Colin Wynn said it there, with no brakes. Graham Brown's coming back again into the Alberetta Parabolica. Oh, leaving room, Owens, leaving room. Here we go, straight fight now. This could go 3 wide, you know, because Rollo could catch up the toe. He could send it 3 wide down the middle. Is this going to be a free wide event? Here we go. Oh, Rollo, come on. No, David Rollison, as you clearly see, is backing out. Brown, however, has just sent it on Owens again. DeBolt has just sent it on Helland. Oh, no, Miles Owens. Too much on that loud pedal, young sir. Oh, he went round it. I'm surprised he actually went round them. I thought he might have just, you know, Sebastian Vettel'd him and gone straight through the middle. Owens there, too much on the loud pedal, and unfortunately for him, he's gone around. So that's another place. Williams now up 10 places into 7th. Lovely by Graham. Yeah, they were having an epic scrap here. Graham and Rollo were absolutely flying. And together, it just... Now it's such a shame because now we've only dropped down into a freeway. Simpkins is dropping slowly back into the hands of Williams here. If he's not careful with 13 minutes remaining, he's going to be under the cosh here, I think. Williams has been quicker. He's pulled out nearly about 1.2, maybe 1.3 seconds over Simpkins. So he's got to be a little bit careful because otherwise he's going to be dragged into that. And he's going to allow Williams just to basically join on and be pulled forward. So from Simpkins' point of view, he's got to get kind of almost in a politest possible way, sir, on your bike a little bit. Graham Brown, car number 4 in 4th position, car number 63. This is going to be a place now. This is what Rolliston's been waiting for. You can see it up front as well. So Bolt and Helen, nothing doing this time. Helen thinks better of it. Brown now is taking the inside line. Rolliston's on the right as they come into the Variante here. And Rolliston has taken that position back. And now that's Rolliston up into 4th. Brown down to 5th. Brown's looking at coming back though. He's not giving up as they're coming into the 2nd Variante now. Brown on the left-hand side. Rollo in that striped car on the right for Tiger Team. Here we go now into the 2nd Variante. Is Brown... Is this going to be... No. Brown thought better of it. Brown thought better of it and slipped in behind. Oh, Rolliston went straight on. That's going to be a slowdown for Rolliston. But can he get it off? That's going to be the question, and how quickly he's got to be able to do it. He's trickling. There goes Brown. He's pulled back out in front of Simpkins. Did he clear it? Or are we going to see David Rolliston just all of a sudden hit the brakes? I think maybe he got it off, you know. To lose 1 position, I think maybe he got it off. So, yeah, for David Rolliston, he got it off. However, right behind him is Simpkins, and that's the worst thing Williams really wanted there, is Simpkins catching up to Brown, because now Williams has got no draft to try and work with to try and pull himself into the back. At the back there, Paul LeMay and Damien G are having another interesting battle. Don't forget they come together in turn 1. So let's see how this one pans out. They're looking to go in side by side. Round, and now we go. Damien G on the left. LeMay swap sides now down the start, finish straight. And that's G going to be making this move. Brown, Rolliston, Simpkins still battling. Owens and Robinson. Owens is on his way back through. Owens spinning there in the first corner. Look at that. They are literally nose to tail. Oh, Rolliston took a big dose of curve there. He's got another slowdown. David Rolliston has got another slowdown. Rolliston bounced so much curb. Simpkins there getting on the gravel. Williams has now come kind of behind him at the moment. Not quite close enough. 2.2. Can he get onto the back of this battle? That's going to be the story, really, whether or not Williams can make up any more positions. He's 7th at the moment. Simpkins on the right, Rollo on the left. Here we go. Oh! Rolliston makes it through at the moment. The bolt's opened up about half a second currently at the moment. Oh, I don't know, Colin. He's just taking too greedy on the curve, isn't he? He's just taking far too much curve. And he's copping slowdowns one after the other at the moment. So it's going to be tough for him. Still within draft range. I think that's the important thing. He's still in draft range, but he can't really keep doing the slowdown thing, because that's the thing that's going to kill him the most, I think. The Bolt and Helen have just gone past Capella. So there is Capella behind him. Car number 34 has not had a good race, taking a couple of off tracks. Truby's been off. Simpkins was another one that's taken off the off track as well. Gap's about 2.5 seconds. This gap's about 2 tenths at the moment between second and third place. Brown's gap is about 8.5 seconds down the road. So, you know, Graham Brown is doing an absolute stunning job. Keeping an eye in the back there. Rollison has got past Brown again. Brown's got to slow down this time. Oh, Graham Brown. To the back of the order, they're going to have to try and lay off the curbs. I'm surprised Williams has not caught up with these yet. With all of these slowdowns, I'm very shocked. He's got the gap down at 1.9 at the moment. Brown's still got his. Brown has still got his at the moment because he's not got rid of it. He's toodling. 1.2 to Williams. He might have just about got rid of it now. He's not going full speed. He is now, but he wasn't before. So he's now got the gap. He's got Williams chasing him now with a 1.1 second gap at the moment. Mr. Whitten going crazy with the emotes in chat at the moment. Say ones all the way through. It's amazing. 7:20 on the clock. Thibault and Helen. Oh, no. Owens has run a little bit wide. He's back on track at the moment. Helen and Simpkins, Rollo and Simpkins. Williams is nearly on the back of Brown now. He's got to try and find a little bit more pace, I've got to be honest. Here we go. These guys coming up into Lesmo 1 and 2. Thibault's got to slow down. Oh, no, he just hugged the inside. I thought he was going to literally have that slowdown. Did these guys make it through? That's the important question. Brown has still made it through. Williams made it through as well. So that's all good for them. There's the closest battle on track at the moment, down 2 tenths. This guy's come running into the Ascari. Truby's had an incident. We'll have a look back at that for Gary Truby. Into turn 1, I can guarantee what this is. On the exit, too much gas. Seen that a few times. Robinson. Paul LeMay right beside him at the moment. Robinson trying to catch the draft from Brem. LeMay's hoping he doesn't. So these guys come running up into the Parabolica. We go. I think LeMay's going to have the inside line here. I think this is going to be his run. It is. Back up front now. Helen the Thibault behind him. And then we've got this battle here with Simpkins, Rollo, Brown. Owens is nearly on the back of Williams. Oh, Williams has got to get his boots on now because he's going to get caught otherwise. Gaps back out to 2 seconds. He's just not looking like he's got that 1 lap pace to be able to stay with Brown in front. And I tell you what, if he doesn't, it's going to be in the hands of Owens very quickly. Into the second variant, here we go on this run out to Lesmo 1 and 2. Oh, that was late. Late from Helland. Oh, Simpkins! Oh, no, who did that catch? That caught Brown. Brown, Sprem. No. Oh, gotta have a look back at that. That's you, Simpkins. Did he hold it? Hold! Oh! It's from the view of Williams. There he is. There's Simpkins. Where's Brown going to be? Brown. Oh! Running an eye on a needle there from Williams. Could he have held his brakes? Owens just gone past at Williams now. Williams up into 6th place. The biggest gainer so far. He's gained 11 places. 11 places. Robinson is going side by side with LeMay. LeMay now he knows he can go too wide during that corner as well, because he went too wide the other day. Actually, it was in the second Ascari of last night's event that Paul LeMay was side by side with, I believe it was Graham Brown, actually. I don't think he wow. For Colin Wynn to come out and say, James, nope, he could not have done that. Well, I stand corrected, you know. The voice of above comes and tells me that he don't think he could have. Well, I know, I definitely know I'm wrong. Right, the vote now with Helland. That is such a shame for Brown. I'm just wondering, like, could Brown have done anything about it? Could he have possibly done anything about it? Let's have a look back and see if we can see. Here's Brown's point of view. There goes Simpkins. He comes track. Oh, do you know what? I don't know if I'm going to deny that. Maybe the speed might have been too much. We could have scrubbed some off. Helen now, still under attack. Guy Robinson, Damien G, and Diego Iglesias. He's only in 3rd gear, mind you. Yeah, maybe. Here comes Damien G. He's gone past Robinson. Brem's looking at going past Robinson as well. This is not going to go well. Robinson and Iglesias, sorry. Oh. Robinson now, Iglesias trying to run the outside, coming into the second Variante. Robinson's not going to give that up easily. Oh, see, that's where the Truby's up. G's on the gravel, sorry. Owens has got Williams tucked up right behind him at the moment. He's on the brakes just too fast. Yeah, maybe. Do you know, that was nice to hear, Mr. Wynn. Nice to hear. Helen's just cleared Thurbo. On this run down into the Parabolica, Helen on the right, Thurbo on the left. Last 40 seconds. It's going to be the last lap of the race for Graham Brown. Last lap. On the right-hand side as Barney's waving. Oh, Owens off. Oh, no. Was that all on his own? Oh, Miles Owens. It must have been. Williams is too far back to make that move. Too far. Yep. He goes off. Williams says, thank you very much. That's me up into 5th place for this man. Williams. Robinson and G. Robinson's just gone past G there. I'm trying to catch as much as I can on the final lap. There's so much going on in this final lap. Helen now with the ball behind him. Williams so far 12 places up on his grid slot. He started at the 9th and literally 12 places. He started down his 17th. He's now come through to 5th place. What a drive. It just goes to show from Williams, it don't have to be fast, but you do have to be kind of consistent and not make mistakes, and he's clearly done that. But Williams up 12. There we go. Helen the Dearbolt coming on that last run into the Parabolica. Graham Brown's going to be coming across the line. He's going to be taking the championship. He's going to be taking the victory. Here comes Graham racing down towards us. Mr. Brown, take a bow. 11 seconds from Brown. Helen in second place, to the Bolt in third. Rolliston fourth. Williams in fifth. That is an incredible drive by Williams, up 12 places. LeMay will be coming across the line in sixth. Paolo Brem and Miles Owens are going to be running down to the line. Is this going to be Owens? Brem takes it. Brem takes it. Owens in 8th place. Iglesias 9th. G is in 10th. Robinson 11th. Mellis will be coming across the line in 12th. That's you, Simpkins, in front of him. Glenn Christensen in 13th place. Comes Marin Grigic. 15th is Tom Weston. He's sitting down in a gravel trap at the moment. So, unfortunately, there for him. Not good for Mr. Weston. Let's have a look. Was this just himself? He has kept it very clean, Colin. I think that's the biggest thing. Not taking any crazy risks. Everybody else up front is pushing like a trooper, and there's Rob just sneaking through into fourth. He's done a stellar job. So we're just waiting for Tom here to come across the line. Congrats, Helen, Team Slow-Mo. Yep, in third place. Second place, sorry. So here are the results. Graham Brown in first. In the end, winning by 11 seconds. 11 seconds for Graham Brown. Just unbelievable driving from him there, and coming across the line in 11 seconds in front. Vigard Helland in second place. The Bolt in third. So that is your 1, 2, 3 here tonight in Monza. And then we've got David Rollison in fourth. Rob Williams up 12 places in fifth. Paul LeMay 6th. Paolo Brim 7th. Miles Owens 8th. Diego Iglesias 9th. Damien G 10th. Guy Robinson 11th. Stefan Mellis down in 12th. Glenn Andre Christensen in 13th. Marin Grigic 14th. Tom Weston, bit of a bad run for him tonight, in 15th. So did Gary Truby from BSR in 16th. Hugh Simpkins 17th. And Sandro Capella down in 18th place. Now, beyond that is obviously the other Graham Brown who was involved in that incident. It's a tough one, I think, as well, because, you know, could he, I don't know. You know, that's race defining, that incident, you know. So we're going to have a quick chat with our victor this evening, Mr. Graham Brown, who won the race by 11 seconds on a country drive with his hat on and the top down, just chilling across the moors, picking the breeze up in first place. Good evening to you, Mr. Brown.
Hi, James. How you doing?
Well, mate, I am doing really well, right? Now, you led from the start.
Mm-hmm.
Paul LeMay got himself a slowdown, chopped himself down. Then he got himself another one, chopped himself even further down. All the while for this, you're just going off, opening gaps up to the point of where you finished 11 seconds in front.
Yeah, I see something happened to Paul. I don't know what. And after last week, I thought I can't ease off like I did last week, because I know it'll just come like a bat out of hell. So I thought, okay, I'll maintain that gap, keep it, don't let it come down. And then towards the end, I thought, okay, tyres are good. I'll just see what they can do at the end of the race.
And how, you know, what did you think? Because you're so far in front. You know, did you take it easy? Did you back off? Did you think, I've got to be careful? Did you think you could hold the tyres? You know, because there's so much going on in this SR10. You know, we've seen it tonight. Dabbing brakes, they go round. Hit them too much, they go round. Don't brake enough, they end up in a wall. You know, it's just incredible, wasn't it?
To be fair, I was completely oblivious to all of that. But yeah, I did back off in the middle sector. The tyres were getting a little bit sketchy, so I just backed off, let them cool down a bit. And then the final third, I was able to push again. So I think it's just all tyre management and just don't overdrive the car. I think that's the worst thing you can do in this.
Yeah.
especially where we've got the race for half an hour. Just that extra couple of laps, you do feel it towards the end unless you manage your tyres.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, and trust me, we've seen some amazing displays tonight and incidents as well. So, congratulations to you, buddy. We go on to Canadian Tire Motorsports Park next week.
Good stuff, yeah. Quite enjoy that track.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, enjoy it. Definitely need to do a little bit of work, but yeah, because Paul's definitely just right on the pace, so I've got to put some practice in if I need to keep him at bay.
All right, well, just to carry on with, some stats for you, that's currently your 5th pole position, and that's currently your 5th win from pole.
Nice. I'll say that.
Yeah, I think, just to be fair, mate, I would as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, you can't really beat that, can you?
No, not really, mate. Not at all. So well done, you. And I look forward to seeing you. Is there anyone you want to give a shout out to before you leave the booth this evening?
I'll give Paul LeMay a shout out today because he definitely had the pace and was quite disappointed he had to slow down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that was going to be a great race like last night.
Absolutely. Well done, buddy. And I look forward to seeing you next week.
Cheers, buddy. Catch you later.
Mate. Right, we've got, actually, for the first time this season, we've actually got Vigard Helland in the booth. Vigard, how are you?
Hey, mate. I'm good, thanks. And you?
Mate, I'm good. Now, you had a wicked battle with Didier Turbo all the way through that race, wasn't it? That was just absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, I felt a little bit bad for Didier at the end there because he got loose out of his Ascari on the penultimate lap. And then I passed him and he couldn't catch up again.
Yeah, but that's, you've got to take opportunities like that, haven't you, Vigard? At the end of the day, you can't be sitting back and thinking, you've got to take the opportunities when it comes. And, you were having a wicked battle all the way through. You swapped places so many times. Was it a little bit touch and go? Do you think, could your tyres hold it?
Yeah, I don't think... I don't think we touched any time at all.
No, you didn't touch me. It was all clean. I said, did you ever worry about your tyres going off?
No, not really. They seem to hold up fairly well here. There's a tiny bit in the middle of the race where they feel a bit slippery, but then they seem to just pick themselves up again.
Well, there you go. Absolutely amazing. There, second place for you, Vigard. Is there anyone you want to give a shout out to before you leave the booth this evening?
Of course, my wife that let me do this from time to time, and then Team Slow-Mo as always.
Absolutely unbelievable. Well done, Vigard. On to Motorsports we go next week. I look forward to seeing what you can do there, but you take it easy, buddy.
You too, mate. Thanks.
Well, there we go, guys. I was hoping to get a chat with Mr. Williams, but I can't. He's not responding, so unfortunately I can't get a chat with him. I've tagged him and was hoping to have a chat about the fact of how he made up 12 places. I think Graham Brown did a stellar job from first to first and took from the greens to the checkers. But I think for the fact he's come through 12 places from 17th to 5th, I think, it does need some bit of recognition. So fair play to Mr. Williams. Unfortunately, can't get hold of him to have a chat with him, so that's a bit of a shame. But guys, I am going to end this there as we move over into the pros now. Don't forget, you can come and join us on that one. We will be live very, very shortly over in the pros video. I will post a link behind it. Yes, Miles, I did see you spin 2 times, but it is what it is, buddy. But guys, I will catch you very, very shortly in the pros. For now, take care and hopefully see you shortly.